Hey everyone, and welcome back. Is your old laptop gathering dust in a closet? Feeling slow, clunky, and basically unusable? Before you think about throwing it away and contributing to e-waste, I'm going to show you how to make it feel brand new again for free. Today, we're diving into the world of Linux Mint. This isn't just about saving money. It's about taking back control of your hardware. And it's easier than you think. Let's get started. First things first, let's talk preparation. What do you need? Not much. Your old laptop, of course. We're looking for something with at least 2 gigabytes of RAM, though 4 is better, and a 64-bit processor. Most laptops from the last decade will fit this perfectly. Next, you need a USB flash drive, at least 16 gigabytes. And finally, you'll need access to another working computer, just for a few minutes to set up the USB drive. Now, which version of Linux Mint should you choose? We're looking at the latest long-term support, or LTS version. This ensures you get security updates for years to come. Mint comes in a few flavors, but we'll focus on 2. The Cinnamon Edition is the standard, modern-looking desktop. It's beautiful and works great on most machines. But if your laptop is really old or underpowered, you'll want the XFCE edition. This is what I call the Zero approach. It's super lightweight, fast, and uses the absolute minimum system resources to give you maximum performance. All right, let's create our bootable USB drive. On your working computer, head over to the official Linux Mint website and go to the download page. Grab the ISO file for the edition you chose, either Cinnamon or XFCE. An ISO is basically a digital copy of the installation disk. Once that's downloaded, we need a tool to burn this file onto your USB drive. I recommend either Balin Etcher or Rufus. Both are free and simple to use. Open the tool, select the Linux Mint ISO file you just downloaded. Choose your USB drive from the list and hit the Flash or Start button. This will take a few minutes as it copies everything over and makes the USB bootable. With our magic USB stick ready, it's time to head over to the old laptop. Plug the USB drive into an open port. Now for the slightly tricky part. We need to tell the laptop to boot from the USB instead of its old, slow hard drive. Power on the laptop and immediately start tapping the boot menu key. This key is different for every brand. It's usually F12 for Dell, F9 or Escape for HP, and F12 for Lenovo. If you're not sure, a quick search for your laptop model plus boot menu key will give you the answer. Once the boot menu appears, you'll see a list of devices. Use your arrow keys to select your USB drive and press Enter. The screen will flicker, and in a minute, you'll be greeted by the Linux Mint desktop. This is called a live environment. Nothing has been installed yet. This is your chance to test everything. Click on the network icon to connect to your Wi-Fi. Open the web browser. Maybe even try playing a YouTube video to make sure the sound works. It's a full-featured test drive. Once you're happy that everything works, it's time for the main event. On the desktop, you'll see an icon that says Install Linux Mint. Double-click it. The installer will guide you through the process step by step. First, you'll select your language and keyboard layout. Then you'll see a very important checkbox. Install Multimedia Codecs. Make sure you tick this box. This will allow you to play all common video and audio files right out of the box. Next is the most crucial step, installation type. The installer will give you a few options. For our zero refresh, we're going to select Erase Disk and install Linux Mint. A quick heads up, this will completely wipe everything on the old hard drive, Windows, all your old files, everything. So make sure you've backed up any important data beforehand. This step is what gives us that fresh, fast as new feeling by getting rid of all the old clutter. After that, just set your time zone, create a username and password, and let the installer do its thing. Once the installation is complete, the computer will restart. Remove the USB drive when it tells you to, and you'll boot directly into your brand new Linux Mint system. Log in, and let's do a few final tweaks. First, look for the shield icon in the bottom right corner. This is the Update Manager. Click on it and install all the available updates to make sure your system is secure and has the latest features. Next, explore the Software Manager. Think of it as a free app store. You can find amazing, free alternatives to paid software. Need an Office suite? Get LibreOffice. It's fully compatible with Microsoft Office documents. For movies, VLC is a classic. For photo editing, GIMP is an incredibly powerful alternative to Photoshop. And if you're still finding the system a tiny bit sluggish, here's a pro tip. Go to System Settings, find the Effects menu, and turn off all the window animations. This small change can make a huge difference on older hardware. And that's it. You've successfully rescued a laptop from the landfill. You've embraced the right to repair, and you've given yourself a perfectly functional computer for $0. It's perfect for web browsing, writing documents, watching movies, and so much more. You've just turned e-waste into a useful tool. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you out, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more tech tips and projects. Let me know in the comments if you tried this and how it went. See you in the next one.